Okay, in this example, we have y equals log base 3 of x plus 2. So again, we're going to figure out our domain and range first. Domain, remember, typically we're at x is greater than 0 for a vanilla logarithm, but here we're shifting to the left 2 units. And so x is going to be greater than negative 2. For the range, again, range for logarithms, all real numbers. Now, again, we have typically a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, but since we're shifting to the left, the vertical asymptote also shifts to the left. And we're going to label that as x equals, in this case, negative 2. Now we need to make our table for y equals the vanilla log base 3 of x. Recall that to get your x values, you need to go 1 over the base, the number 1, and then whatever the base is. Now plug these into x. Log base 3 of a third is negative 1. Log base 3 of 1 is 0. Log base 3 of 3 is 1. But this isn't what we want. Remember that we have shifted to the left 2 units. So again, a left shift, left or right, affects your x values. So in this case, we're going to take those numbers, and since we're shifting to the left, we need to subtract 2. And so for y equals log base 3 of x plus 2, again, the y values are going to stay the same. Negative 1, 0, 1. Take 3, subtract 2, you get positive 1. Take 1, subtract 2, you get negative 1. I want to make sure I don't make a mistake when I do the 1/3 minus 2. So I'm just going to use my calculator. 1 divided by 3 minus 2. And I'm getting negative 1.6 repeated. And I'm just going to keep that as a decimal. Negative 1.6 repeated. So now we got to plot those. Negative 1, this is negative 2, so negative 1.6 repeated is about here, comma negative 1. We want to label that. Negative 1.6 repeated, comma negative 1. We have negative 1, 0, and we'll label that. Negative 1, comma 0. And then we have 1, comma 1, and we're going to label that as well. Now we're ready to draw our graph. Remember to hug the asymptote, don't go past the asymptote, and don't start coming back forward. And then go through your point and on out. And there we go.